Okay, I'm going to finish reading you Possum and Wattle. I'm not going to go as slow as I did the last time because it doesn't fit when I load it up on to YouTube. So I think we stopped with M. I had to cut it short a little bit. So I think we did L because I also sent you a video on lyra birds. All right, so now we're going to go on to M, which is for Moon and Milky Way. I was so proud of you and the dot paintings that you did. I gotta look at the pictures. We have moth and mud crab and magpie and mushroom. N is nest. That's a beautiful nest. Maybe an emu nest because they lay their nests on the ground. A numbat. Not a wombat, but a numbat. Kind of like it's a marsupial like a wombat, but it's different. It's small. And this is a net where they catch lots of fish. Owl. In some of the indigenous languages, they call this animal the mopoke. So if you hear about a mopoke, it's usually an owl that they're referring to. Opal is a gemstone, a beautiful, beautiful gemstone that's found mostly in Australia. Other places too, but most opals in the world come from Australia, in a place where they live underground in houses because it's so hot. This is an onion and an octopus. So many octopus in Australia. Platypus and pufferfish. And a porpoise, that's also called a dolphin. A possum, we certainly know about that, don't we? And a parakeet and a pelican. Pelicans live everywhere on the coast in all the places in the world. This is called a quokka. And there's a place called Rottnest Island on the the western side of Australia that's overrun with these little quokkas. They're like big giant rats or guinea pigs maybe. A quoll, a quail, and a quandong. That's a kind of food, a bush tucker, a food that grows out in the bush that you can eat. A rainbow and a river. We know how important rainbows and rivers are in Australian cultural folktales. Sun, snowflake. It does snow in some places in Australia. In fact, in the Blue Mountains they go skiing. Starfish, shell, and snake. But in most places in Australia, they've never seen snow, just like most of you have never seen snow. And this snake, Australia has the most venomous, the most poisonous snakes in all the entire world. They're everywhere, and they're very, very dangerous. They're also quite beautiful. A Tasmanian tiger, holy cow. A tadpole, a turtle, and a tree. The trees, this one is probably a gidgee tree. And gidgee trees are very, very important in indigenous culture. Very important. They're considered to be sacred. So many things are considered to be sacred. An umbrella, look at, they use leaves for their umbrella. Kind of like our elephant ear plant that we have in our garden. People use that in tropical places as umbrellas. A unicorn fish, I've seen those when I've gone scuba diving. A vine, a vegetable, and a beautiful valley. A valley is the low place between two mountain or hillsides. A wobbegong, look at that wobbegong. A wombat, wattle, and willy willy. A willy willy is like a dust devil. That's what they call it. They call it a willy willy. X marks the home of the Bundjalung people, the place where Bronwyn's family, the artist, has been for thousands of years and where some of them still live. Right here on the east coast, that's where the Bundjalung people live. Yabby, like a little crayfish. Yam, that's like a sweet potato. Zigzags, which they use very often in their artwork. And zebrafish, which you can see when you go scuba diving. All right, so that was a wonderful book. So it's Friday, and I want you to think about all the books that we've read this week. We've read Possum and Wattle. We've read Wombat Stew. We've read Going to the Outback. And we read Piggy and Elephant Learn to Dance. I need you to choose your favorite story, and I want you to write the main idea. So I need you to draw a picture of the main idea. In this one, it's about all the different things you might see if you go to the Outback. Wombat Stew, what's the main idea? What is Dingo trying to do? Possum and Wattle, the main idea was to tell us about all the different Australian things using the Australian words of the alphabet, right? And in Piggy and Elephant Learn to Dance, what is the main idea of that? What's the most important thing they're talking about? I need you to write one sentence and draw a picture of your favorite one. I can't wait to see your work. Have a wonderful day. I love you.